Well, if I want to shout, get your knickers off, Mrs Lumsden, then...
Shout whatever you like. It's not going to make a difference, yeah.
Something a bit different today. We're on a road trip to somewhere very well known in the narrowboating world. Plenty of chat and giggles en route as we reflect on the year since we last made this journey. You might even see a couple of minutes of the final destination if you're lucky at the end of this vlog, but only a couple. So, good morning, Mrs Lumsden.
Morning.
Here we are. The last time we were in this car filming was because we were on our way to Crick. Guess where we're going today? Crick. You didn't want to go, did you?
No.
You're miserable. No, you're not. You're not miserable.
I'm here, aren't I?
You are here.
Thank you.
You've got a microphone on.
Yes.
And you've allowed me to get you in the frame. You're so predictable. So, Crick again. Yeah, last year it was interesting because it was our first Crick. And it was okay. It was okay. I get it. It's a show, isn't it? So it gives you a chance to go and see products and boats and things like that. Well, we're not very much that.
Oh, I like that. Stop looking at me when you're talking.
But you interrupted me.
No, look at the road when you're driving.
I can glance at you.
No. What have
I
you
never
got?
drive like this. Anyway, just keep to the point.
Yeah.
Don't start telling me
sorry,
off publicly.
I was just going back to the element there where you said go and see things, because I'm never allowed to buy anything. So, you know.
I bought you a map last year.
And have you coloured it in yet?
No. Minimalist's map, like tube station map thing. Got one of those. It's nice. I think we will colour it in at some point.
We'll be able to colour it in next year.
Why we'll be able to be colouring it in next year?
Because we'll be out a little bit more than we normally are on the boats.
Why will we be out a little bit more?
Because I won't be working.
Mrs L's taking early retirement.
Flipping out, 39 years.
That puts me under pressure, doesn't it?
So now I'm thinking, after 10 years of marriage, I'm keeping you in the...
10 years? Feels like 40. Right, listen, before we go any further with this conversation, we need to explain the state of the back of the car. Right, tell the people why the state of the car, why you've got my car in such a mess.
Because last week we were doing kinky bits.
We were?
Okay, at the garage. It was a lovely show, amazing show, but it meant that we have to take lots of props back. So we've already done one carload. We took another carload, left the theatre at 2 o'clock last night before we went and had a few drinks.
Quick after show party, we were in bed by 3. It's a Peugeot 308, but it looks like some sort of farm truck.
The crates.
So, Crick.
Actually, sorry, can I
God's sake.
just say something that is totally irrelevant?
Crick. I think we're going today, more so because we do like just sitting in a field, drinking beer and listening to music. I like people watching, I do.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a people watcher. And a few people know us, and we know a few people, and so that's a chance to sort of have a bit of a chinwag.
It's a social event,
and a bit of
isn't
a
it?
drink. We're going to stop in a hotel. We're going to the Ibis in Rugby East, which is literally 2 miles away from Crick. So we're not narrowboaters at all, really. Everybody else has gone there. They've been taking a week to get to Crick. They'll have been vlogging their journeys.
We're taking an hour.
And yeah. We're going to drive there, go in a hotel, pretend we're boaters for the day, and go back to the hotel.
What's this? What's this landing on the windscreen?
Rain. I told you there's going to be rain, but it'll disappear this afternoon, and it's worse here than it is at Crick.
Good job we didn't get there earlier.
So, in the last year since we've been sat in this car on the way to Crick, what have we been up to?
I'm not going to remember.
You're not going to remember, right? Well, we recently, the last few vlogs have been about a bit of loving care and attention of our darling boat, hasn't it? So, sorted out the paintwork, really pleased with that. I was really impressed with that. And then sorted out some woodwork. So we did the back doors, we did the front door, front window frame, because they were all looking pretty sun damaged. The paint was starting to flake and curl, and it was, so done those. They're nice. And we're kind of ready for the season now, which begins in what, about 3 weeks till we go out. We will be heading off towards Liverpool, which is really exciting. Always wanted to go. We like Liverpool anyway, don't we? So you have to book in, but you can stay in Salthouse Dock, which is fab. That looks brilliant. So getting right into the heart of it, and you have to pay £15 a night, but that's a bargain, isn't it? Really. And we've got ourselves 3 weeks this year to do that. But we don't have to get it back to Armitage, because we've got our good friends Ian and what's her name? Mary.
She'll kill you for that.
They're going to have a little holiday on our boat. So we can leave the boat wherever we go to. So we think we might be able to fit in going over the Ponkasulti on the Llangollen. So that will be great. Wherever we get to, Ian and Mary will travel to us. We'll drive back to our house in their car, and then they can bring the boat back to our house. So that all works really well. So in the last year, we've done a lot of stuff with friends, haven't we? We take the opportunity to share this with people, because it's nice. Not letting everybody have it and take it away, even though there's a little bit of that. But taking people out, getting people to come and meet us, come and join us, because it's just a lovely social thing to do.
Poor Charlotte Pat had a break and the boat broke down.
Yeah, the shear thing went between the gearbox and the prop shaft. I can't think what it's called. Shear bearing, no. But it's a thing that's designed to break. Obviously Pat had been too rough with the gear changes and snapped it.
No.
So it served him right that he had to sit and wait for River Canal Rescue to come and sort it.
Then Tom and Emily.
They had a couple of days on it. Their little mini moon thing. They absolutely fell in love with it. And doing things with friends, like I've just said about Tom, I did that film for his YouTube channel, Snagbro, didn't I? Where he wanted a weird bloke on a boat. He was doing a spoof film about
Big fish.
Yeah, river monsters. He was doing a send-up of the TV programme River Monsters.
Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Hello?
I told you I ain't done it. You warned me. All right.
I just need a moment of your time.
What? Oh.
We're here to talk about a fish that's rumoured to live on this canal.
What kind of fish?
Well, this fish is known to be as big as a man, and it's already claimed the hand of a human.
I know what you're talking about. I hears it every night. It's a knocking on the bottom of my boat.
Tom's channel's very funny, and so he likes to do themed films and stuff like that. And so that was a very funny film, and I was in that as some sort of weird liveaboard. So that was fun. I'll tell you what else we did in the last year. I fitted that solar panel. That's been great, hasn't it? That's been great, because I've not had to. The boat's moored up. Sometimes we don't go to the boat for 3 or 4 weeks. And when we get there, the batteries are great. I go onto the app, I can look at how it's been, what the history is, and I can see that every day the batteries are topped up to where they are, and at night they hardly fall off at all. And in the summer, when we're out, I think the difference is what we can do with our fridge. The fridge is a big hit, and the next evolution to improving things is to put a third leisure in. I think, because I now have the ability to harness power, but I only have a certain limit on what I can store.
What's the difference then between buying a new leisure battery and replacing them for lithium and only having 2, or do you still have to have
about
3?
£3,000 going past the place a bit. I used to do some rallying at.
Oh, squished us.
Not, it's turning there. This place a bit is Myra. which is it's the place where car manufacturers take vehicles for testing.
So why when you said you rallied around here,
Yeah.
is that part of a race or something?
Well, they have a test venue there, so rallying, you do something called single venue stage rallying. So the rally organisers would have hired that venue. So there's a massive bank, so you can't see it from here.
Yeah.
But over there, if you put a drone up, you would see a big banked oval.
Yeah.
But then within the oval, are like handling circuits, handling tracks. The other thing we did last year, we did Oxford. Right?
We did.
Just let it drift now. I'll risk life and limb to jump across, not to mention your phone. So it became a bit of a mission because we'd arranged to meet friends. That kind of altered a little bit, so that put us under pressure. We were also under pressure because it was my sister's 60th birthday, and we didn't have to come back, but it was obviously the right thing to do. So we jumped on a train and came back, and so that cost us kind of 24 hours. My daughter was having a baby, so
We wanted to be back in Birmingham.
yeah, so my grandson was due any time, so trying to get back as well. So having put the initial plan there, other circumstances started to kind of just affect it, and we probably could have altered the plan, but we didn't. We soldiered on, which I think you're probably all, those of you that boat, have all done the same thing, where you end up not enjoying that trip quite as much as you should, because you've just pushed every day. You've been doing 10-hour days, lots of locks, and there's kind of no let up. There's no stop for lunch at a nice pub or anything like that, and that matters, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm not going to moan again today,
Good.
because I get into a bit of a habit of moaning. Comes with age, I think,
I don't think so, because we've always been.
and being married to you. So we had a good year with the musicals, don't we? I think most people now know that we do musicals, hence all the crap in the back of the car. So Kinky Boots was brilliant. That was really nice. That finished last night.
Oh.
So we did Shrek, which was brilliant.
Yes.
And I directed that. That's why it was brilliant. Mrs L was Mama Bear,
What makes it special?
because she's cute and furry, and a mama.
Thanks.
And we also did, for a different society, Made in Dagenham, which is a great show.
Loved it.
And that was your directing debut, wasn't it?
Yes.
And I played the ex-Labour Prime Minister Harold Wilson. Hello. Which was quite funny. So considering this is a video about going to Crick, the probability you're not going to see much of Crick, because we don't do that, because everybody else does it. And the same last year, everybody else. I might do a little bit of filming of anything funny. Mrs Lumsden starts dancing naked on a table with a swinging her pants in the air. Well, that might get a bit of footage.
What pants?
They don't wear pants.
Not anymore. Not at my
Ladies
age.
don't wear pants, do they? What? It's a funny one, isn't it? Ladies' pants.
How have we got onto this topic?
No, but some people call them knickers. Some people call them panties.
Oh,
some
no,
people call them pants.
don't ever
Some people
use.
call them bloomers.
Do not ever use that term.
Panties.
That's disgusting.
I like it.
You are. Bleh.
What are they? Knickers or pants?
I don't know.
I always think of men's pants as pants.
Just don't refer to them as anything. Why would you? Underwear?
Well, if I want to get your knickers off, Mrs Lumsden, then
Shout whatever you like. It's just not
They
going to make
coming
a
off.
difference. Yeah.
So anyway, I hope everything that we've spoken about has been of some interest to somebody. Basically, just wanted to make sure I got some way of talking to Mrs Lumsden for a change, because normally we drive in the car and nothing's said.
It's because I like listening to my music rather than listening to you.
I know, but I've had enough of ABBA. So I wish you all well. for your summer trips, whatever it is that you're doing. If you don't have a boat, cool, that's fine. I'm sure you're going somewhere nice as well. And if you spot us out and about on the cut, give us a shout, give us a wave. If you're in a pub and you spot us, buy us a drink. and of course, I need you to like this video, and I need you to subscribe. It is a boat, and you've got a hotel, Mrs Lumsden.
Oh,
Treated you. It's built out of breeze blocks. Oh, it's lovely. Look how gorgeous and attractive it is. I'm not sure about the picturesque windmill and that dark sky.
So we finally arrived. Here's 2.5 minutes of what we did.
All right, Mrs.
Dad,
It's a long walk in.
4 hours sleep, and then here.
All right, move on. How you doing, Mrs?
Right.
You're still a bit tired. Speak up, because there's no microphone.
Not speaking up.
The pain goes on with the microphone thing. It just goes on and on. We're here at Crick. Anyway, I don't need to show you Crick. Just need to show you this nemesis of mine, eating. This is such an attractive sight. Got a nice beer though, haven't you, Mrs? What was it?
38.
Number 38. Number 38. No idea what it is, but it's quite fruity. Nice.
Very nice.
I had number 45, that was also quite nice. The state of it.
I think it's... Stop it.
What's going on? What have you done to yourself? Oops. Oops.
See, that's literally what just happened to me.
Hey, drying out, Mrs Lumsden.
Yes.
Oh dear.
I can't believe 2 drinks are spilt on me in the space of 10 minutes.
So this is what we do at Crick. We don't look at any boats or go around stalls.
Just sit and drink and spill drinks over ourselves.
Just sit and get drunk and watch people and talk. People come up to us sometimes, say, hey, your face looks familiar. I go, yeah.
And do you remember this weather prediction of mine?
I told you there's going to be rain, but it'll disappear this afternoon, and it's worse here than it is at Crick.
Just say, what the...
Oh!
It's hail! It's hail!
It's going to be nice. Let's go in. Let's go to the tent.
I can't, I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
So this is Crick. Crick.